I want more steam cores. I feel like I won't get many more. It looks like we don't have enough medical places. The engineer working on the automaton project sent in his report. He broke the automaton he borrowed. Now he wants a steam core. We can fix the broken machine, and on top of that, we can now adjust the automatons to make them work faster. We give him a steam core. Efficiency of all automatons rise by 5%. Discontent rises slightly. I really don't know why discontent goes up for that. I'm guessing that people are a little upset that we're giving a steam core, a valuable resource, to this guy after he broke an automaton. But I was under the malfunctioning automaton has been repaired. Okay, and I think it's back in my workforce now. Yep, I got to remember to reassign it. So we will automate this coal mine with the automaton, which means we can turn off the heater. Steam Steel Works is being automated. The wall drill is providing our wood. We're getting a lot of wood because we have all this stuff. In fact, it might be good to build one of those, whatever. We need another medical post. Stick it right there. And we can actually build another workshop. As you can see, I build a lot of workshops. Doesn't really even... Well, it might need to be in the range of the generator because once that temperature drops by 2 levels, it might actually be too cold. I want to put my medical posts in this area. That's why I'm not putting anything there. I also want to put my propaganda center in here, but I think the propaganda center is going to be too big, so we're probably just going to have to stick it in range of a steam core or something. The factory is a warm building, but eventually it's going to get too cold for the factory to run. Okay, so we need to dismantle a house. So we can place down another watchtower. And if I want every house to be in range, we're going to dismantle that house. Oh, Outpost team. We need another one. 40 wood, 20 steel, 10 workers. We have all of that. And these guys are going over here to the fishing village because they can get 100 food a day. 100 food a day is really good. I love the look of these things. Look at that. It's just a giant elevator. So our coal gain is decent. Our food gain is going to be good. Citizens are in treatment. Citizens that were cured yesterday, 11. Put 5 of our dudes in there. Automaton integration has been researched. Put 5 of our dudes in there so they all have a workforce. And now we research more automaton integration. I love automatons. So now this is running at 83%. And as we can see, it actually increased it by a non-trivial quantity. We're getting a good amount of steel as well. Automatons are the best. Like, they just are. They work 24 hours a day. That's why they're so good. Oh, I need to keep checking. I wish it told you when you had access to that again. Wow, 9 days. How am I going to get that low enough in 9 days? Well, the propaganda center will help us.
Hear me.
So, now we build it. Dang, it's huge. This is a big building. I think it's the same size as the temple that you build when you do faith, though. I don't think it's any bigger. But it's just, it's very large. It takes up a lot of space in your city, and that's generally not a good thing because you don't have a lot of space. So something this big is a bit of a challenge to fit in. I am, however, going to stick it right there next to the factory. The public house is definitely working. I do want to get another adaptation law. I want organ transplants. We could use the body parts of our deceased to save lives and accelerate healing. Sick recover faster. I want that. But at the same time, so they'll ask us how do we do and tell us we're doing great. Our own Department of Truth to tell us what to think. Well, come on, man. It's not like we have a point. It's not like we have a choice. I wonder if the game is going to tell me that I was a bad leader at the end. The city is modern and meticulously built. A tall tower emits a constant barrier of lightning, deflecting the incoming snow, but nobody comes out to greet us. Thunder unleashed. Able minds and bodies will prevail over the cold, reads the slogan over the entrance to Tesla City. A central tall tower shines with the blue glow of electric discharges, which form a protective dome over the town. But something went wrong here. There are charred bodies lying in the streets, and the stench of burned flesh taints the air. We saw a lightning streak from the tower, hitting a building and leaving a gash in its roof. Sites discovered Dreadnought landing. Okay, that means they're going to die. I know what that means. That means they're going to die. But I have to see what it does. Look at that thing. It's awesome. Yep, they died. We presume they're all dead. What? Are you kidding me? An outpost for steam cores? Okay. I changed my mind. Forget the food. Forget it. No, no, no. Are you... Okay, I didn't go there at all. My last time I played this game. This scenario. I didn't go there. I wanted to see what it was. Holy heck. It's a steam core outpost. Presumably, if I didn't sacrifice those people, I wouldn't have access to it. I know it sounds cruel. I'm kind of glad I did it. Okay, we gotta put workers in this thing. Propaganda center has been built. Holy cow. Order above all. That's it. No mercy for our enemies. This sounds bad. Traitors cower in terror. No, no, no. Come on. Now our stuff has this cool logo on it. We have like cool ribbons, banners around the city. I should have built this sooner. I didn't realize it was going to boost hope by that much. Getting this earlier would have been better than the... let's see. This raises hope, so we'll do it. We will survive every day thanks to order. Yep. We will put some people in here. Hope goes up again. This can go to triple, and I need to get it there. We have 2 automatons that are working. That one's recharging. I want those steam cores from Tesla City. Holy cow. That's just amazing. Okay, all the children are good. We're good, basically. It's too bad you can't have more than 2 outposts. So I have to sacrifice the food gain from that food outpost because I'm not going to give up the coal. At least not yet. Once I get some more steam... Well, we have 2 of them. Okay, this guy's reached the fishing village. He's now going to go to the Dreadnought landing. I might not have needed to start this dude. I figured that there's going to be more stuff over here. I feel like it's always good to have both scouting parties. I don't feel like you would ever need all 3. People support the guards. People are no longer concerned by the Londoners' slogan. Some have started to bring hot soup to the guards patrolling the streets. Good. When hope rises enough, people realize the Londoners were stupid. But do we have enough hope to get them down to 0 by the time limit? I'm not 100% on that. Okay, so these guys are here, but I want them to go here. Tesla City! Okay, so what do we need to do now? Well, I can do a little bit more order by building a watchtower over here. So if we go ahead and deconstruct this house. People have... Okay, it went down by 5. So I think we'll get them down to 0 because it just went down from 28 to 23. So we should have enough time. Unified people, unified under their leader. Good, good, good. I mean, there isn't anything inherently Turn it up. I should have turned it up sooner. It's going to take a little while for it to go up, but not that long. Yeah, food balance is 0 because the cookhouse isn't running. That's basically what that means. It's not a big deal. Okay, we're up to the next steam level. So, everything is fine. The tents are not fine. But we can fix that. We can ramp it up into overdrive for a while. I need to... That's why I've been stopping building tents, and we've been working on upgrading from tents. I don't want to put engineers on that. There we go. We got down to triple. That's all I needed. Ah! Good lord, I've been spooked. It's like 6:45. 6:45. 6:45. 6:45. Okay, so we got some issues. It's now negative 76 degrees Fahrenheit, and that means that several of our buildings are too cold to operate. So our sawmill down here is frozen. It's very cold. Well, it's not too cold. This is very cold. So there's a very high chance of people be getting ill. So we need to fix this because we don't have enough infirmaries to really to deal with that. So the heaters are not good enough to keep them warm, which is a problem. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't have that turned on. That's still moderate. Of course, that one's run by an automaton. What we really need to do is we need to have all of these things run by automatons. If all of our basic resources are automated, we won't have to worry about it. Let's go ahead and we want to construct another resource depot so that we can stockpile more coal, because the coal's getting up there. You always want to do that. Oh, they're waiting. Build the outpost at Tesla. Ooh, we got an achievement. What is it? Set up 2 outposts in 1 playthrough. Okay. So these guys are going to bring us a steam core every day, which is amazing. And makes me really want to set that up a lot quicker. So the way that we could set that up sooner would be to have, to get to Winterhome quicker, to get to the American outpost quicker. Because we're going to get several steam cores from this before the scenario's over. But the scenario ends at day 40. A huge ship has been dismantled here. Only its massive keel plates remain under the ice. Railroad tracks lead south. Dreadnought landing. Wow, that's cool looking. Found a piece of hull plate bolted to a boulder. It's engraved with the following inscription. In the year 1888, the American expedition aboard Hephaestus landed here in search of a haven from the global glaciation. May God preserve the souls of our fellow countrymen who perished on the way aboard our sister ship Prometheus. Research station and the ice corridor. We get a steam hub and a bunch of resources. It's a good thing I sent this guy over here then. This guy will send to the research station. This guy over here will go to the ice corridor. I still think this is dangerous. Coal balance is in the negative. Food is still in the positive, though. So we need to improve our coal. The way to do that would be to build another coal mine. The problem is that the coal mine would be too cold for anybody to actually run it. So we need an automaton. The good news is that we can build another automaton. The bad news is we don't have this yet, so it's not going to be cheaper. Oh well. I could get engineer automatons, and then we could have an automaton running a workshop and doing research 24/7. But I really don't think that's necessary. What I do want, however, is the steam coal mine. Unfortunately, once I build my automaton, we won't be able to build this because we need another steam core. So we will be able to build it once the first shipment arrives from Tesla City. Let's go ahead and in the meantime, we'll just, well, let's check out food, health, and shelter. Let's get the house up. Well, should we get houses? No. We should get the flying hunter's gear. Upgrade that. Go ahead and turn on the heat. Build an automaton. We just spent our last steam core, but it's fine. Oh, people are getting sick. Mild frostbite. Somebody became gravely ill. Thankfully, we have prosthetics, so if they require it, we'll be fine on that front. Oh, people are getting sick. The automaton project is complete. Automatons can now be produced at a lower cost. Right after I just started one. Probably for the higher cost. No, I think it refunded me. No, it didn't. Stop. Cancel it. This is the cheaper one. 1.0 at time. 1 at time, 1 time. 75 steel and 75 wood and 47 coal. It's a lot cheaper. That's why always do the automaton project. The automaton project is fantastic. The cold is starting to take its toll on our workers. We need to start replacing houses with bunk houses. Tents, I mean. Because it's too cold. That's not ready yet. That's not ready yet. Coal mine's been built, but I'm not going to put people in there. It's going to be too flippin' cold. Look at that. Look how cold it is. It's freezing. These ones are not freezing just because they're a steam upgrade. The steam ones are a higher, have more insulation. Alright, there we go. More research. Flying Hunter's gear is done. Infirmary checklists will heal people 15% faster, which is a good thing. We probably want that. But first, we want... I really want the generator efficiency. I want the steam hub range. Coal mining rationalization. At this point, it's just stuff that I... Which order do I want to get stuff in? Because I think I've basically got everything that I need at the moment. I will need more stuff. But there's nothing that is completely 100% required for our survival anymore.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
We're basically at the point where... Okay, we're doing pretty well. Replace another... I think we can do 2 at a time. Nope, 4 people are homeless now. Damn it. Sorry for that little bit of language there. I don't like making people homeless by replacing houses. The back door of the research station's been bashed in. There's signs of fighting, spatters of blood. Inside the ransack station, we found a Tesla's audio diary. A voice speaks. All the observed changes, like suns dimming, volcanic ash, could not have caused such cooling. But what if the huge quake of 1887 in Patagonia was an asteroid strike? There's shouting, crashes, and silence. Numerous tracks lead from the door towards the mountains. 2 steam cores. Yeah, we're going to be able to build tons of stuff. Dark opening at the base of the hill. We got to go there. These guys are going to go to the ice corridor. So many steam cores. I mean, we need to bring them back to the city at some point. The steam cores don't do us any good until they're here. People will... We gotta turn that off soon, so we need to get these houses tents upgraded. Who cares if there's 14 homeless for a while? They'll get their house back soon enough. I mean, the danger is that they get ill because they're homeless for now. What is our food situation? Food ration gain is pretty good. We could always do with more, though. We will just go ahead and upgrade one of our hunter's huts to a hunter's hangar. At the moment, we're in pretty good shape. We're at the point where I can basically just build whatever I want. Food theft. Someone stole 66 food rations. People are saying it's the Londoners. Seems this ridiculous idea. Send the guards to catch them, or let them be. Well, we gotta send the guards out. Can't just let people steal. The guards succeeded. I didn't know it was possible for them to fail. If you didn't have the guards at that point, you wouldn't have been able to do that. Is basically what happens here. So you wouldn't be able to do it. It's 45 now per day at these hangars compared to 20. So it's double. The hangars are now more than double as good, more than twice as good. So that's awesome. We're going to have to turn off the overdrive. Because is it off now? Yeah, it's off now. People have abandoned the Londoners. Nope, stop. I'm a proud citizen. 3 cheers for the captain. I think that's what he said. Yes, 3 cheers for me, because I'm fantastic. Oh, now it kicked it up to 8 when I did it twice. I'm not sure why. My new automaton has been built. It will now run this. I swear, hope should rise when I build an automaton, honestly. The automatons are so good. We climb the cave. A few tired men. As we approach the cave, the inhabitants pull out rifles and take positions behind the wall, barring the entrance. They're in a bad shape, weak from malnourishment and illness, except for the frozen pond, the ruined warehouse. Well, we're not going to attack them. We're going to talk to them. Seeing that we have no ill intentions, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventor after expelling him from his city. We buried Tesla's battered body in the cave and are heading home with these poor wretches in tow. They killed Nikola Tesla. Apparently, he let discontent get too high. And they killed him. Dang, I like Tesla. Why does it keep... Even in video games, stuff does not work out well for Nikola Tesla. He can't get a good deal. It doesn't matter whether it's a video game or real life. You know, people are just out to get him. I guess that just comes with the territory of being a genius. Poor Tesla. Although in this game, apparently, he went nuts. I don't know. Did the developers not like Nikola Tesla? Can we use this again? Nope. I wish it told me. I have to keep checking, and if I don't check, I miss it. You always want the hope to be as high as it can possibly get. There's no downside. You just use those abilities off cooldown. Someone became gravely ill. Coal mining rationalization has been researched. Our coal mining will be better. We got medical automatons for free, so we could automate our infirmary. The benefit of that would be that we'd have more... we need the range upgrade for Steam Hubs so that I can increase my habitable zones. My housing districts. The child came to the guard station and gave the guardsmen a stuffed toy dog, telling them that they should take it with them when they walk the streets at night. It seems people appreciate those who work hard to protect law and order in our city. Nice. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with either of the, you know, the options. Order or faith. It feels to me like the difference between them is just in the extent to which you go. So, for instance, going down to here. Look at that! It's on fire. I want to know what that is, but at the same time, I know what's going to happen. If we go too far down this tree, then we're going to get a bad ending, because the game's going to tell us, you know, you went too far, you did all this, you did that. You know, the city survived, but was it worth it? Now, we could build these agitators. Strategically placed loudspeakers to remind our citizens of the importance of their work and increase their efficiency. It's not controversial, so I don't think it counts as a negative action. Now, the Pledge of Loyalty will be a bad thing. Provides a permanent hope bonus. Discontent will rise slightly. Turns them into secret informers. Yeah, we're not going to do that. That sounds evil. We're not going to build a prison either. Forceful persuasion sounds bad. Forceful persuasion has a counterpart in faith called public penance. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. And this is going to basically declare me the dictator of the city, and it's going to make it so that, like, we never have to worry about hope again. But if you look, hope is fine. We don't have a problem with hope.
Hear me.
We're building these loudspeakers to increase efficiency. Yelling at us won't help. I want to build one right there. I don't need to increase the efficiency of automatons. It's not going to work anyway. Build one right there. And we absolutely... Oh, it doesn't affect hunters' huts because people that work there aren't actually there. They're out and about gathering resources. We'll put the other one right there. They say yelling at them won't help, but you build it and you get a 30% efficiency boost to all of the workplaces. I don't know how they can argue that yelling at them won't help. It obviously does. No. We do not need that one to have its range increased. We do not need that one to have its range increased.
Rest time. Work is done for
The
the day.
only one that I want the range increase for is this one. Because now we have more room for bunkhouses within the steam hub range. 1, 2, 3. Now they're not in range of a watchtower or anything, but I can't afford to spend 5 people to man a watchtower just for 3 houses. What I want now is an efficiency upgrade. Both of those efficiency upgrades. We don't have the steel for it. Steam coal mine would be good. The advanced steel works. That's what I want. It only costs wood, so it's good. Let us go ahead and build a resource depot. As you can see, we just keep building those. Whenever one of these resources gets close to maxing out, my encouraging words reach more people. Scouts are at the ice corridor. We marvel at the thick slabs of ice that have been crushed and swept aside by the American dreadnought Hephaestus. Soon we might be able to learn how it managed to accomplish such feats. We can see a huge silhouette in the distance, which might be its sister ship Prometheus. Oh, I get the feeling that we're not going to find anyone alive there. The icebound dreadnought. I feel like the chances of finding anyone alive... Whoa, are you kidding? 3 levels? I mean, it's going to go up 2 levels. It's down 3. So we're going to be colder than we are now in 1, 2, 3, 4 days. That's a problem. No, not raw food. Food rations. Because we're gaining rations. We're gaining coal. And we're doing really well. We have 5 workers. Not enough for another one of these. Oh! This has run out, so we can dismantle it. That will allow us to upgrade another hunter's hut to a hunter's hangar. There we go. So now, even more food, plus 500 a day. Which is fantastic. Okay, so people, bunkhouses. We've spent all of our steel. What's my automaton doing? Oh, it's running the coal mine. That's right. Coal balance. Unless we find another... Oh, we have another steam core now. From the Tesla City. Wow, that's weird. It was all over to the side. I want the steam coal mine. But first we got to get the advanced steelworks needs researched. Oop. Another theft. The Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 80 food rations from the stockpiles. People are angry. The Londoners are putting their crazy idea before the needs of the city. Well, we send the guards to catch them. Obviously, that's why we have the guards. The guards succeeded. They got the goods back, but they caught one of the thieves. Now we can put an end to the thievery. What should we do with him? Okay, if we do that, we'll have to build a prison. If we banish him, he'll leave the city and die. Our people will decide his fate. Discontent's going to rise a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. Basically, we're not going to kill him. We're not going to throw him in prison. Both of those options feel like something we don't want to do. We're going to build another medical post because we don't have enough. We'll have abandoned the Londoners. They got 7 days for the rest of the Londoners to stop. Most of the machinery aboard the Prometheus has been dismantled and taken away, probably to build Tesla City. The massive steam hammer used to split the thickest ice lies broken by the ship's deck. The Dreadnought is stripped of useful machinery, but its hull contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost. On the bridge, we found a log with Tesla's last orders. Transfer all supplies and ill-bodied survivors aboard Hephaestus. Take the amputees only if you have prosthesis to make them useful. Okay. So that's not very nice. I would have taken them all, and then we could build the prosthesis back at the city. That's the sort of decisions that he made that ended up in him dying. So this is a steel outpost. 100 steel a day. It's really not worth it. I feel like the advanced steel works will get us all the steel that we need. Getting a steam core every day is from Tesla City is much better. I wish I could put up two outposts there, send two outpost teams there.